Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're stopping by here for the first time, my name is Lydia and you're welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of a different video. I've not really seen this kind of video on YouTube, or maybe they are, but I've not seen. I'm going to be talking about it's just like a talk video. I'm just going to be talking. I wanted to say talk true. I'm just going to be talking to you guys basically concerning a topic I think is really not talked about to the maximum, and it's a topic of the topic is losing inspiration as an artist or content creator or creator basically. So I'm going to be talking from my point of view as a beauty person, you understand me? Anyway, so if you guys want to hear what I have to say, my 2 cents, please keep on watching. Like I said in the introduction, we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I struggle with keeping up inspiration basically as a creative person. So I try to just like bring everything down to 3 points so that I don't talk out of place or like just be talking plenty rubbish things that you don't want to hear. The first thing I'm going to talk about is as a creative, I've noticed that we ourselves put so much like pressure on ourselves to always be like perfect, to kind of maintain a certain level, a certain tempo. Like you can't do worse than you did yesterday, which is a good thing. It's a good thing, but sometimes it gets overdone and it puts a strain on ourselves. Like, okay, you're not appreciating yourself, you're not appreciating the good works that you're doing. Someone will say, oh, your work is bomb. I'm like, no, I didn't blend that eyeshadow very well, I didn't do that face very well, that contour did not come out how I like, that lipstick I didn't apply it properly. I'm using beauty examples because that's what I'm into. But as a creative, as an artist, we find ourselves usually, if you're someone that always strives for perfection as an artist, you find yourself putting yourself on a very high demand level all the time. You don't give yourself slack, you don't cut yourself slack, and believe me, with time it's going to strain you out. Trust me. Last year I used to be like, I must get to 50k. Like the struggle to get to 50k on Instagram, I did looks challenges, 30-day challenge, I did a whole lot of things to get to 50k. I got to my 50k, but it cost me a whole lot. So as an artist, it's very like, especially in this like social media day and age, it's very easy for you to get lost in just trying to put your best foot forward, create amazing content, blow people's mind, just do bomb stuff. And I noticed last year, or I got to realize last year, that man, at the end of the day, social media is still going to be there, whether you're there putting your best foot forward, killing yourself, slaughtering yourself, doing your so-called absolute best or not. Social media is still going to move on. And this is not me saying that you should go ahead and not be creative, go ahead and not do stuff that wow people, go ahead and not push yourself to be better each day. This is me just saying that you need to cut yourself some slack. It's okay to feel down, it's okay to feel not down per se, but it's okay to feel just I don't want to use the word slow, but like uninspired. I think uninspired is going to be our favorite phrase for today. It's okay to feel that way, and when you feel that way, take breaks. That brings me to my second point. I didn't used to take breaks, guys. Like, you will see me filming 2 a.m. in the night, 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm filming videos back to back, posting online. Like, once I finish filming, I'll go and start editing. Once I'm done, I'll go to the studio. I'll have students over at the studio. Like, it was all around the clock. I wouldn't really say it took a toll on my health because I didn't really have any like major health breakdown from it. But what I would say is that it made me not live life. Basically, my real life was somewhat at a standstill. So I live my life basically on Instagram, if that makes sense. So you see me posting, like I would literally most times not leave my filming room for 3 days straight. I'm not even joking. I'll film looks back to back. Those days I used to post like every day, film looks, edit, try to post with Nigerian scrappy weather, not weather, network, like browsing network, then go back to still keep filming, do Snapchat tutorials. It was a whole lot, trust me. It was auntie wanted to I wanted to kill myself. So I'm just saying it out there, take breaks. It is very important. If you feel like you're not feeling yourself again, you're not feeling your looks again, you're not, you don't like the way you're putting things out, or the way your what's it called now, the way your content is looking on your page, your engagement, take a break. Trust me, those engagements on Instagram can drive you crazy. If you pay attention to it, you just be angry. Some posts that you put in so much effort that you're expecting to see like 1,000 likes, you see like 20 likes, and then the ones you don't put in effort will now blow. So my dear, if you carry that in those things and tie it to your chest, you're going to have a heart attack. You're going to have a heart attack. Trust me, I've had several heart attacks in the past. But anyway, like videos I worked on hours, like 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, they won't even go anywhere. They'll just be on my page. Nobody will see it. But we thank God. That's my second point. Once you feel like you're bleak, you're not having inspiration, you don't feel like doing eyebrows or doing what you like, it doesn't even really have to be makeup. Do you understand? It doesn't really have to be makeup. I'm just using makeup as an example. Take a break, do something else you love, watch a movie for some time, go visiting somewhere, travel if you have the money. I don't have the money to be traveling on those kind of luxury trips yet, but if you have the money, travel, go somewhere new, clear your headspace out. Because if your headspace is not cleared out, there's no way that you'll be re-inspired. Do you understand? So try to, what I do is I don't go into my filming room. I just shut down everything, turn off my laptops, my lights, I dismantle them, bring them down, keep my camera somewhere. I don't even go into that room, that filming area, for like days on end. I'm talking weeks, like maybe a week, 2 weeks. The most I've stayed away is like 3 months. And I'm not even saying sorry for that, because I was in a place where I couldn't even, if I even tried to create content for you guys, people will see, you'll be able to tell from the camera, from the video, if that makes sense, that this nigga, there's something wrong with her. So I didn't even bother filming, basically, because I like you guys to, while watching me, you should be able to, I'm not saying I'm a comedian, but the happiness in my videos, or the happiness I'm experiencing that time, should be able to translate to you on the camera. So yeah, that's why I didn't film those times. I don't even film those times. I've discovered it's the best way, because I'll just be looking angry. You'll be asking yourself, why is this auntie angry? Why is she frowning her face? Why does she look like the world is on her head? I don't want you to experience that when looking at my videos, So basically what I'm trying to say is, take breaks when necessary. It is very important. It is very important. And then, so I'm talking about 3 points. First is, you need to cut yourself some slack. Don't always carry yourself and keep making sure that you have to be on 100 all the time. It's okay to be 70, 80, 90. It's okay to be human. You're not a robot. You're not automated. Do you understand? Then secondly, I'm saying now, is to take breaks. Breaks are very important. You might say, oh, your Instagram page will not grow, especially if you're like me, trying to build your brand, trying to build your Instagram page. But trust me, at the end of the day, if you give all yourself away, you pour yourself into that growth process, there will be nothing left to give in a very short time. So you give some, you go back, you recuperate, gather yourself, gather your thoughts, and then, go forward again and create new amazing stuff. You feel like you're down again, step back, recuperate. That way you always have new freshness to give. But if you keep, trust me, if you keep hounding and say, no, this Instagram page must be 1 million this month, you're gonna kill yourself, except you buy followers. If not, you're gonna kill yourself. So those are my 2 points. Then the third point, you have to be your own cheerleader. This I cannot overemphasize, because trust me, I'm telling you, from one artist to another artist, it can be very difficult when you don't have someone cheering you on and saying, oh, good, great, wow, that's amazing, woo, mind blown, wow. Definitely the comments, you have comments on your page. I have lovely people that comment on my pictures. If you're watching, thank you so much for leaving me those sweet comments. It means the world to me. When I do a work that took my whole life, stress, everything, and I see you guys enjoying the post, liking it, commenting, it makes me so happy. Like, that's pretty much my reward, like, for doing all those tedious videos. But what I'm trying to say is, it gets to a time where I'm like, nobody's really telling me, not online now, but if you get what I'm saying, like in person, you understand, like when the painter finished painting the house, I don't even know what example I want to cite now. When the painter finished painting the house, and then you come and look at the painter and you're like, oh, this work is really nice, well done, wow, like constantly someone cheering you on, or a tailor finished making a dress and it looks amazing and you're commending her, people walk by and people are constantly commending her, it gives her that push. But in our beauty community, or in our makeup world, I'm pretty much always alone in my filming room. There's nobody hyping me or saying, oh, it used to be my sister, but now she's in heaven resting. But like, it's very difficult for you to stand up and be motivated. Do you get me? When someone is not like, oh yeah, we're waiting. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have supporters online, but it all boils down to that moment when I'm trying to film and I need someone to cheer me, a cheerleader. Do you get me? At that point, you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to tell yourself, damn, you're doing good. Like, you have all this success, Go back. What I do most times is I go down memory lane. So I like check my pictures from 2 years, 3 years ago, like my pictures and my videos, and kind of makes me feel, hey, I'm doing something right, or I'm doing something well. Do you get me? So if that helps, go down memory lane a bit, try to see your past videos, your past pictures. By any means possible, cheer yourself, clap for yourself, give yourself compliments, gas yourself, like, damn girl, you did that, wow, like, just be your hype man. Basically, don't wait for someone else to hype you, because if you keep waiting for people to hype you, you're not going to move forward in your like artistry and all of that. Be your own cheerleader. Once you feel down, you've taken a break and all of that, then you're like, my girl, it's time, let's make this fire, let's make this magic. Talk to yourself, ginger yourself, hype yourself. That's the only way you be able to constantly keep moving. Don't feel like nobody is cheering me on, nobody cares, so I would stay back. The world won't see your art, or the world won't see your talent. They won't get to know the awesomeness you could have given, the awesomeness the awesomeness you could have given the world. So try as much as possible to be your own cheerleader. And my last and final point, because I want to keep this video like straight to the point, I actually posted on Instagram like a few days ago about like how I was not feeling motivated and how I'm feeling better now, and obviously I created this gorgeousness for you guys. So I just posted it on my Insta stories, and most people were like, oh, they're losing inspiration, there are so many things are happening, and I'm telling you, my dear, if you're watching, you just have to try. Like, don't overdo it, don't stress yourself. Your mental health and physical health is very important. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything, they are going to be there. If you drop there today, they'll still keep on. They'll just go and write RIP on your last post on Instagram. So it's very important that you take those things into consideration first. And most people forget that there's real life out of Instagram. Yeah, there's real life out of Instagram. You need to find a balance between those two. At the end of the day, only you can strike a balance between your real life and your Instagram. But just make sure that you don't forget that there's real life, because Instagram, social media is just smoke. At the end of the day, it's a smoke screen. Yes, we make money from it. Yes, we make a living from it. Yes, we inspire others. Yes, we find fulfillment somehow from it. But at the end of the day, it's a smoke screen. It's not as valid as your life in your hands. So just take it easy. Basically, that's just what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to put out this word of encouragement. You're not alone. It's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel uninspired. Trust me, it happens to the best of us, of artists. In those times, just take a break, try to clear out your headspace, just give yourself time. You'll get re-inspired. Do you understand? Don't be so hard on yourself, no matter how long it takes, 2 weeks, 1 month, 1 year. Take your time. By the time you come back, be ready to give us fire, but just take your time. Don't even stress about what people will think. I'm telling you, be that as it may, anything happen now, tomorrow, next tomorrow, they will move on very quickly. So try to make sure yourself is always first in line. Like, that's what I've decided to do this year. Once I feel like I'm not feeling inspired, because I don't know how to explain. I don't like creating looks just because I want to fill up space on my Instagram, or posting just because I want to post on my Instagram. I like to post and bring out that, like, wow, nice, that effect. I like my videos to always teach something new every time. I like it to always look a certain way. I like it to always inspire. You understand me? So if I feel like I'm just posting just because I don't want my Instagram algorithm to go down, or I don't want to lose followers, or I want to gain a certain amount of followers, the fun and the joy that you derive from it goes away. So I'm not that kind of person that will just be posting, post. I must post every day on Instagram. Nope. If I post once a week, that week is fine for me. If I post 3 times a week, that week is fine. If I post 7 times a week, that week is fine for me. So any pace, I'm okay with it. And that's what I'm trying to teach myself, because by this time last year I was killing. Trust me, it took me a while to get to this stage. I was killing myself to post very consistently. It's very difficult to be that consistent, and at the end of the day, you're most important. I got people saying, oh, they don't even see themselves being inspired in the nearest future. It's fine. Trust me. Take your time. I'm just telling you, like, I don't know how to explain it. The importance of you taking your time. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, nobody really, 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 really ties you to their chest and say, I know. Nobody does. Take your time. Just make sure your headspace is clear. Don't do it because other people are doing it. Don't do it because you want to keep up appearances. Don't do it because, do you understand? Do it at your own pace. Take your time. Time is very important. Make sure you're not depressed. Make sure you're not sad. Make sure you're not angry, Just be happy. Like, work, no matter how long it takes for you to do that, work on yourself. Work on your mental and physical health. And just, I'm saying it again, if there's anything you're taking from this video, take your time. Like, it really can't be overstressed enough the way I mean it. Like, trust me, it took me a while to figure this out, but at the stage I am now, I think I'm really, like, getting used to that. Like, I can't come and kill myself at the end of the day. That's the mentality. It's okay to take those breaks. It's very okay. You're not being unserious. You're not being lackadaisical about your online career. You're just taking your time so that you don't lose your sanity. It's very important. Another thing I wanted to mention is in those periods of, like, low and high inspiration levels, because trust me, there'll be times the way you feel low, there are times when you're like, I can create 10 looks this night. Create those 10 looks, record it, keep it down, post them in your rainy season or your rainy periods. Like I was saying, I can not film for a month and I'll still have content to post. Do you understand? It's all about you making sure that you plan those times when you're very highly inspired. Film, take pictures, just keep them, keep them in your, that Instagram draft area. Keep them there, write their captions, just leave it there. You'll be posting them gently. Just have the mentality of the ants when the time of plenty, when they are gathering, and then they are gathering the food, storing it for rainy seasons when they can't go out because they'll be washed off by the rain. That's the same mentality you apply there. In those moments of high inspiration, create content. Make sure they are bomb, save them, edit them, get them ready, so that once you start to feel like this, your page is not so blank. Do you understand? At the end of the day, it's not so good to leave your page blank for like a year, 6 months, 7 months, people will lose interest. So while taking your time, while trying to gain your sanity, while trying to, clear your headspace, you are still posting some content that you've had, already kept, already in your archive, that you've created in your moments of high inspiration. So it's very important to take your time, very important to clear your headspace, but also if you can try to create content in those high inspiration moments, it will help a lot to kind of bridge the gap, so it's not so glaring that, okay, oh, this person has gone MIA, or this person has left, or when you keep taking those very long breaks, you'll kind of lose. If you're trying to build an online presence, or you're trying to create a brand, trying to brand yourself online and all, people will lose interest. So always have something to put in between there once in a while, like try to batch film, batch take pictures, just have stuff in bulk, so that you can post gently in those times, because those down moments will always come. Don't kill yourself and say you're always going to be inspired, or you're always going to be upbeat and ready to slay the world. Those down moments will always come. Comment down below if you've experienced these moments I'm talking about. How did you go over it? Let's continue the conversation. So guys, that completes the video. I hope it helps someone out there struggling with inspiration, lack of inspiration thereof, knowing what to do, how to get back on your feet. Let's continue the conversation down in the comment section down below. Also, please give this video a thumbs up, share it on your stories, tell a friend about this video, subscribe to my channel. It will mean literally the world to me. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. But I'm fine though. Like, this lipstick is making my teeth look so white.